Hello. All right. All right. Ooh. Yes, show everybody OBS. Okay, so I don't know what the watch count is right now. Either way, so Barr Creator Tournament. What is this? Who made this? Why did they make it? Who thought it was a good idea? It was all me. Organized by me up here with my super old logo. Look at that. It's not even cropped right. Either way, so yes, the Beyond the Reason Creator Tournament. Oh, please go back. All right, so how does this work? So these are the brackets so far. I was going to play, but things ended up in a situation where I wouldn't be able to. So I'm merely casting all the games for these lovely creators. The way the rounds work is a little weird, just because of the like 10 people makes tournaments weird. By the way, so we have 2 games for round 1, 4 games for round 2, semifinals, finals, and everything's best of 1 except for finals, which is best of 3. Our maps are up here. So our first round is Common Catcher, second battle is Into Battle Redux, third round is Crystallized Plains, the last round, Faster Than Light for the first game, Glacier Pass for the second game. It might end there if it is a true best of 3. And it goes like, well, I guess, yeah, 2-1, then we'll be playing on Sky Isle. If it does go 2-2, 2-3, no, that wouldn't work. I might need to add another map here, actually. It's okay. Yeah. Actually, if we do want to add another map, let's do that really quick. I just realized that it's not going to be enough. So if we want our last round, we'll do it. We'll do it on Barr Command Center. Not a fan favorite maybe, but I don't think the game's gonna go that long. But there's no way to tell. I have no idea. By the way, thanks for tuning in, stopping by again. This is the Beyond the Reason Creator Tournament. It starts at 9, but we're gonna be streaming a little bit early, just so we can get everything ready, just so I can, you know, collect some people, do some stuff. So I don't know what we want to do right now. We could just run like a single player skirmish stuff, or I think people might actually be playing. If we wanna look at people playing on the battle list. Maybe we could be chatting with our homies. Let's see if ooh, can we actually enable streamer mode? Would that be fantastic or what? Sorry, I've not streamed well ever, but we're trying now. Oh. Maybe we'll just disconnect from that. Alright, sick. I think most people are good to go. We can start. We'll actually see. So who's gonna go first? Do we want to do a little pre-match interview here? That would actually be pretty fun. We got Achieved and Dolphy first. And also Professor Barr and Zero the Renegade. I think I know Professor Barr and Zero maybe a little bit more. Oh, Faustin. Yo, Faustin. Do you want to do a little pre-match interview before we get started here with when your opponent gets online?
Yeah, sure. Let me just I'm playing a game right now. It's 1v1.
Awesome. Okay. Whenever. Oh, no worries, man. Happens to the best of us. Whenever you get done with that, we can do a little chat.
Fuck. Ah! Woo! Oh, sorry. Yeah, we can do it now.
Do it now. Okay.
Holy.
You're playing Zero. Let's get.
Fucking greedy right there.
Yeah.
Oh incredibly greedy.
I think I'm just playing too greedy as well, which probably doesn't help.
I did 0 LLDs. I just sent my constructors, took everything, and just pushed instead. Like a fucking idiot. Whew.
Well played, well played.
Yeah, that was. I'm sorry, Logan. Just my heartbeat's calming down now. Okay, Rickham, I'm gonna leave the lobby. I'm gonna talk with Logan some. Apparently, we're doing an interview. I'm down, definitely down.
Good luck.
All right, good luck, Rickham, on your side. And
You
see
too,
you later.
man. See ya.
Okay, where we're going, Logan? We're staying here.
Yeah, we can stay here. It doesn't matter. If you want to stay in Rec Room, you know, we're all good. It's nothing official.
Yeah, actually.
That's cool. I'll jump into a different channel because I'm streaming at the moment as well.
Yeah,
Oh, that would do it. That would do it.
Right. See you in a bit.
So yeah. All right, Faustin, how are you feeling? Your first 1v1 match.
Wait, let me rename to Professor Barr so people.
Yeah, true. That makes sense. I want to see if I get this. If I can get some overlay on.
Hello, hey Baron.
Oh,
Zero. Oh my God, Zero here.
Zero, Faustin.
Wait, did you already play around?
No. They were doing a practice match.
Ready.
Ah.
How do I rename? I can't rename because of streamer mode.
Jeez, you guys, all in playing 1v1s and stuff like that. I've got all of 1v1 under my belt. It's 1 a.m.
You've only played one 1v1?
Hell yeah, buddy.
All right.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna roll it.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a possible chance that Mr. Professor would have more experience than us.
I understand, you
I'm
know.
afraid of Zero and Baron. Like Baron's gonna clap my ass.
You
I
guys
was
are
getting all
good.
hyped to go and fight Arboron, and then I wake up and it's Professor Barr, and I'm like, ha ha. No.
At least you're not going up against Dolphy, man. First
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a rough first game. You're almost saved too. He didn't want to play initially. He was gonna be like, no, I don't really do 1v1 anymore. But he decided to hop back in, so good luck.
I hope somebody randomly takes him out. Please! Other bracket, clap his ass! I need him out of here. No, but seriously.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go start my own lobby then. With Calandori.
Very good, very
Are
good.
you guys a bit early?
Ye-
Okay.
I think you guys start. I was gonna try to work it where you guys are starting once Professor Barr and Achieved and Dolphy are done. But I don't know. Do you think that would work well?
It's fine.
I mean, it makes more sense to have all the rounds at the same time now.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I was thinking. All right. That's cool
how
then.
I understood it at least. And
Yeah, that's what I was going for. So we'll have you and Zero go at the same time as Dolphy and Achieved. So hopefully they get their game started up. I have no idea.
Zero, are you down to be on Discord while we play, or you want to animate?
Absolutely, man. Yeah. I got nowhere better to be. It's
we
1
gotta-
a.m. I go and steal viewers from all of you guys when you're all done. So.
I mean, we gotta have the trash talk and stuff, right?
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
That's part of it. It's got to be done in real time.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, perfect. So what questions do you have for us, Logan? I guess.
Okay.
Interview with White?
Yes, I would love to. All right. So, how do you guys? All right. So, have you played each other before? I think I know the answer, but we'll ask anyways.
I've never played Zero, and Baron. I played with both of them in 8v8s for sure. But Baron, I don't recall we've ever played 1v1,
No,
but
I
we
don't
played like 4v4 and like tighter formats.
Yeah.
So I'm more familiar with Baron's playstyle than Zero for sure.
I see. Okay, that makes sense. What about Zero? How familiar are you with 1v1s here?
So familiar with 1v1s. I've done a bit of casting. We've watched a lot of replays. That's about the extent of my experience. Our 1v1 was in a practice match against one of the guys in Farmman's Bar League.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and it went about as well as it could have gone.
Okay. It's okay. I'm in like the second lowest group for that, and I've dropped like 10 TS, so it's okay.
Yeah, so that means I'm probably higher.
Yeah.
'Cause
No,
I-
probably yeah, bro. I'm sitting at a good like 2, 3. No, it's bad though.
They've put on a show, even if it is a spectacular failure, if it is to be spectacular at all.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I think
Awesome.
Zero is trying to undersell himself, so he's gonna catch me off guard.
Yeah,
he's
see, that's
he's
why I-
manipulating
that's
you.
why I've got to go and keep my strategy secret and safe.
Yeah, exactly, 100%. I do have one strat I've never tried, but I have crafted in my head that's probably terrible, but I might pull it out in the tournament. But I'm probably lose that one game. But I want to try it.
All right, we'll see how it goes. I'm excited to watch people. You know, content creators kind of struggle with. You know, it takes a lot of time to like make videos or stream, and then like actually playing 1v1s is always a struggle. So, it's kind of just for fun. But yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah,
We're turning up with the right attitude.
Yeah, yeah. It's about the journey, not the destination, right? We all know who's gonna win, I think. But it's okay.
This will be probably the most of the streamers that have been on a singular concurrent time. Pretty much the only person missing here right now would be Snooper.
Yeah,
I'm so
oh,
sad
for
to see
sure.
He wasn't gonna play.
Yeah, did we?
OP. Did you guys know he's like a 41 TS
Yep.
or 42 right now?
Yeah.
Good luck. Thanks, man.
Bro, that's literally all Beyond Reason players, bro. The average range for my viewers are like 20 or 30, so.
Yep. I got my coveted 30 TS. I got my rank 5 in the leaderboard rankings, and now I'm back down, and I barely qualify for noob lobbies right now. It's
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Yep. So now I get to go and clown with all of the noobs and be a super cool guy.
Yeah, I feel like my opening is solid, and then I just like lose my commander, and it's so I feel like Beyond a Reason might not.
I've been enjoying my chat ban
You
for,
feel like your
for
opening is
helping to
solid?
educate the new bros in my own particular way. And
Oh,
a
I
couple
see.
of guys took offense to it, and they had to ban me for some sort of reason.
No,
Just they
not the
they
ban.
couldn't find one.
I
Mm.
still haven't figured out my opening, to be honest. Like in 1v1, I mean. In 8v8, sure, I played enough, I know how to open, but
Yeah.
in 1v1, I
Ye-
feel like the opening is completely different.
Yeah, one
And I'm kinda clueless.
1v1s get really high tense. Where are they coming from? Is it from here? Is it from here? Do I need to go there? Do I need to go there? Is it time to
Yeah.
get more X's? Is it time to build LLTs literally everywhere?
Yeah, no, for really open maps, it's a struggle. Like you have to be on the offensive, and I love just sitting back with my artillery, but it's not something you can do.
No. Not in 1v1s, no, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I mean, my heart's beating already. We're not even playing, guys. I don't know how ready I am. Like, you know, when your hands are trembling and you can't click properly, that's me.
You can't hit your hotkeys.
Logan,
Yeah, yeah. What's up?
is there an official live stream of this?
I guess mine is the official live stream. It's not yeah, but everybody can stream, obviously.
Okay, because my viewers are asking. Can you give me a link?
Oh yeah, sure. Let me do a little self promotion here. Phew.
Yeah,
Okay.
self-promote, baby.
Yeah.
We just waiting on Dolphy
I
to
think-
finish clowning
I
on
think
a
it's
noob
more fun
lobby.
I think it's more fun for people to actually watch the guy who's specking most of the time. I mean,
Yeah,
depends
for
on the
tournaments,
policy
that's
here.
kind of how it goes down.
that makes
Just
sense.
because when it's like the 1v1, or when it's like the single person experience, like there's the fog of war, so it's hard to tell what's going on, really.
Yeah,
There you
exactly.
go.
That's the issue we all have when we play. We have no fucking clue. We're like,
Logan has one.
he's everywhere. He's everywhere.
Okay, Professor, have you made a lobby yet?
No, I have not made a lobby.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, sure. I think I'll run with you guys for the first round. If you guys are gonna be in Discord together, I might as well, right?
yeah, Dolphy's doing a free for all right now, so he'll be out of action for a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. Zero versus Prof. We're gonna do. Are we using the dual?
Uh,
reset?
You can do whatever you want, honestly, as long as you have symmetrical starts where everybody could like has the same options. It doesn't matter to me. But yeah, dual works if you'd like to use it.
I'm down with that. I think the dual setup is funner.
Dual? Okay, yeah, dual's cool.
You think dual is better, or you'd rather open wherever?
I think it's going to be more fun when it's out of our hands.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Oh, we have a spy already in the lobby. Okay. How many spies are we gonna get? That's the question.
Oh, I'm gonna be spying.
Everyone is
No,
stream sniping.
you know. Yes. Doesn't matter though.
Can you even stream snipe 1v1? Like, it's impossible to do already all the things. Like.
No. Zero has a he has a viewer that's gonna be feeding him information. So good luck, I guess.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I have a viewer. I can't be stopped, ladies and gentlemen.
No, but I mean, how the hell is he gonna read chat? That's my point. Like, even if he has a viewer doing all the work, how the hell do you actually use it? Like,
I don't even know if I have the APM left over to handle reading chat while I'm in a fight.
I 100% get it. Okay, I guess we're gonna jump out, Zero. You wanna go to a private room? So they
Yeah,
can,
we can just go to the one below.
Yeah, alright. See you there.
All right, how do I deafen myself? It's been I might just leave this area. All right, cool. We've made it. Everybody's here. We're gonna be watching a cool game. So we got Professor Barr, Zero Renegade. Thank you to everybody who's joining. This is the Creator Clash Live, Beyond All Reason. We got like 10 plus content creators, if you count me, and we're all gonna be playing each other in 1v1s, except for me. I don't get to. It's just kind of sad. But yeah, I organize this. We're gonna, if you are a content creator, you wanna join the club. It's not very exclusive. You can just ask. But yeah, we're gonna be running more fun events like this. Try to make the community more cohesive when it's smaller. So then when it gets larger, we're all chilling and we're all buddies, and it's not like, weird or anything. By the way, yeah. So this is gonna be crazy. We got our level 1 Zero Renegade, our level 4 Professor Barr, but they both don't have any or a lot of experience playing 1v1s, so it's gonna be a trip. So yeah, so Comic Catcher Remake. If we actually want to go to the challenge link, let's see. Yeah, so these are the maps. First round's gonna be Comic Catcher for everybody. Second round is Into Battle Redux. Third round, Crystallized Plains. And then we got Fashion Light, Glacier Pass, Sky Isle, and Barr Command Center if it does go, because the last round, best of 3. So potentially we could be doing have a last round on or have 4 rounds for the last game. By the way, yeah, the rest of them are best of 1. So we'll see who moves on, who doesn't. As people get out, we're all just gonna start chilling. I don't know, just in Discord, be like, yo, what is that guy doing? They can start I guess they start in 3 minutes. But yeah, it's been a trip setting this up. Really fun working with everyone. Glad to have everyone as part of the cast here. I will probably I'll link everybody's stuff in. I'm gonna do a edited video of this. So I don't know how many people saw the Raptors video. I know not too many, just because of the view counts. But it was a really fun video. I recommend you go watch it. I think it's linked in the homepage right now. It's like the main video because I put a lot of effort in. But it's going to be like that, but actually multiplayer. So hopefully garners a little bit more interest there. And we got some fun personalities here. Everybody's very charismatic. Not me, though. I'm just... See, I'm just chilling. We got some guy just trying to join, which is great. Jaws Munch. W. Oh, he's left. Unfortunate. I think we can get started a little bit early. It's not a big deal. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Don't look at my level 1. No, that's embarrassing. That's cringe. Okay. We do want to show open school values. That'd be sick. Yeah, there we go. So 28 versus 15. Not a huge. I mean, I was gonna say not a huge difference. It's like almost double, but Professor Barr said he didn't really even know his openers for 1v1, so I'm interested to see like how that factors in, because if you don't know your openers, it's really going to be bad for you later on. Like, if you don't know the old 2 wind, 2 mix, whatever. Oh, but I guess there isn't wind on Camel Catcher, right? I was really confused by that on the Raptors game. I was like, why can't I not place wind turbines? I thought it was part of the mode. It's not. There's no wind on the moon or on Mars. I think I was actually on Mars that time. It's all running together. I had my first dream about this game the other day. It was very frightening. I was playing well. It was a frightening thing. I wouldn't recommend you go look at my my account, but if you want to, you can see a bunch of losses that I've had in those 1v1 leagues that the farm man has made. Which, yeah, it hurts, but it's okay. I'll get through it. I'll make it. What's up to everybody joining? We're getting started with our first game here. We have Professor Barr versus Zero Renegade. Hopefully, these are names you recognize. If not, go check them out. They're both streamers on Twitch. I'll be linking everything. Probably, I should be linking stuff after this game. By the way, yeah, they stream. They're pretty cool. And they're going to be having a lot of fun here. So, we are playing the dual game mode, so their starting positions are forced for them. They're made for them. So they're not, yeah. So there was no placement round. There was no time to do any placements before the game started. They just get set down here. So we have Professor Barr running the Cortex Commander, going to be starting off with the Metal Extractor, and Zero Renegade here with the Armada Commander with the Metal Extractor. So I've actually been playing a decent amount of 1v1s. I've played a lot against bots. I'm actually great against bots, not so much against players. But I digress. Armada, in my experience, is just, it's a lot worse in 1v1s. The pawns are not as good of a dual unit as grunts are. Grunts can kite them and fun things like that. So yeah, it's a struggle for Armada, so I'll be interested to see how Zero does here. I will say their ticks are very good. That's a great dual unit, but in open maps like this, they might actually give Armada an advantage. Maybe. We'll see. But our boys are going to be running solar collectors here. It makes sense. A low of 1, a high of 4 for wind speed is not ideal. Not something you want to be messing around with. Yeah. So radar tower here for Professor Barr. Interesting, a radar tower before the laser tower. And he is going to be almost, yeah, energy stalling there. And as opposed to Zero Renegade here, who is just starting to build his vehicle plant. He did build 3 solar collectors as opposed to the 2 over here, which is why he is a tad bit behind. We'll see if it matters. Then he's going to be rushing out a rover, which is actually a pretty interesting start. So we have these light scout vehicles for Armada, which are pretty good. Not as good as ticks, mind you, but they're definitely, you know, they got speed, they got enough attack power to take out mexes, which is kind of all you're going to be using them for. Not going to be burning down a commander or anything. Speaking of, this commander update really helps 1v1s, actually. I feel like. So construction vehicle out here, out of the vehicle plant, going to be boosting this blitz out. He is running out of metal, which is why he's sending his commander over there for some mexes. Professor Barr over here, keeping his commander close to base, just using it as a construction turret to rush out construction bots and the like. He only has 2 units out. Going to be 2 grunts out here, which, yeah, phenomenal unit for 1v1 duels. We have this rover out here. Now there is a laser tower. This should cover everything. He has it in a pretty optimal spot. Things could be a little bit closer together, but it's not horrible. Going to be almost taking out that mex there, but I do think that he stopped with the micro there. So it was taken out. Yeah, unfortunate. Building mexes over here. He is now up to 4 once this finishes. As you know, looking at our eco, they're the same right now. Now they're slightly ahead in metal. There is just going to be this grunt over here running past, but this commander has, oh, good lord, actually has like a lot of range over here. He can kind of just control this whole area. Looks like a 10. Not what I intend to draw, by the way. He can control this whole area where this grunt is. So I think he's just using this for vision, Professor Barr is. Nothing like super important, like taking out mexes, some super secret raid. But this guy, there are 2 unprotected mexes right here. No laser towers to speak of for Zero Renegade, which is super, super odd for duels. Normally you want to be spamming out laser towers. like they're going to be earning you money, which they don't, but either way. First construction turret out here for Professor Barr. Good idea. He is stalling on everything, so I don't feel like this is the greatest idea. Maybe you need to stall some of this. 108 grunts queued up. I don't know if he knows about the repeat command queue, but either way, I love that. Grunt's going to be slipping its way past the commander, taking out a mech here. Pretty detrimental to Zero Renegade early on in the game, losing a mech like that. It could have been a lot worse. He did only lose one. I think this Blitz should be able to, yeah, easily take that out. But still, a mech is a mech. And now the pressure is on for 0-2. Start building up some defenses, probably, is what I'd be doing. He does have a couple laser towers out here. Not the greatest spots. Like, this is really a place that you can block up right there. But we'll see. And yeah, there's nothing to speak of over here, although blitzes are fanning out. Going to be getting some vision, but right now Professor Barr does have map control, or at least more vision on the map before he started drawing grunts back. I think he was afraid of his base being attacked, which was an unfounded fear for now. But yeah, so far Professor Barr has suffered no losses, taking out a rover, taking out a mechs. Seems to be going his way. In terms of economy, he's also a little bit up in metal. They both have similar energy, though. Neither person is stalling on energy, and they're both doing pretty well metal-wise. Actually stalling on metal here for Professor Barr, which makes sense with his construction turret, which I still think was a little too early. And this should be canceled, or he should put the wait command on there, but either way. Laser tower out here, but otherwise no real defenses. He does have radar towers out here, so he does have pretty good map vision. This one isn't in a great spot, because I can't really see over here. But he is going to be detecting some units coming in. These blitzes going to be running into some grunts and, yeah, taken out there. With the D-gun on the blitz, lots of energy lost, but he's doing pretty well energy-wise for now, so not a big deal. Making a mechs over there. Yeah, the blitz attack did not go well for Renegade. He's now kind of out of an army. Going to be pumping out a couple more blitzes here. Construction vehicles, he has 2 of them on this vehicle plant, which I think is a little bit better idea than the construction turrets just early on, because you're able to move them, have them do something else. They can also take more damage, especially those vehicle construction turrets, or bots, or vehicles, good lord. Vehicle construction vehicles, something like that. Yeah, Blitz is going to be moving into grunts again. Unfortunately, the micro here is non-existent. There you go. Pulling Blitz is back like a Chad. Going to be regrouping his army, which is a great idea. Obviously, trying to concentrate your force against another concentrated force. That's the thing with Professor's Barr army. It's very concentrated, so you could really sneak stuff around here, but he's not really willing to right now. He doesn't have good map vision, so he doesn't even... I mean, he knows where the professor is, obviously, but he doesn't really know anything else. He doesn't have good radar tower vision, unfortunately there. But yeah, grunts are going to be patrolling around. They do have a good force lead. I don't know, strength, something like that. 6 blitzes versus 10 grunts. The grunts will win. It's not going to be by a lot, but there are more grunts pulling in here, as well as the Barr commander. Now, we just want to make sure that Professor isn't going to die here, pushing in his commander too far after like an army gets taken out. I feel like he should be fine. Radar tower going up here. Smart move. Has pretty good radar coverage. Again, with these rocks, your radar coverage isn't going to be fantastic always. But this isn't a terrible spot, right? It misses everything over here, but it'll eventually catch up if things really do start to slip by. So, could be worse. Commander here making a laser tower. Also not a bad idea. Is it going to come up in time, though? These grunts are on a mission, man. Yes, it is going to come up in time. And I think if he had energy for a D-gun, he'd be sitting really well right now. He does not. Zero ring again, pushing in with the commander. Again, the commanders have been buffed in terms of health, so 4,000 health instead of like 3,200 or whatever. So he's going to be face-taking all those grunt shots. Grunts are going to be pulling back, and blitzes are going to be moving in onto Professor Barr's commander. But there are laser towers here that are going to be shooting these bad boys up, so it's not a huge deal for him. But blitzes are actually... Oh, no. I thought they were going to be pushing through. Looks like they are. As I'm eating my own words, like, constantly. It's a good time. Oh, Barcast said, I'm watching the Raptors video for you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. It's, let me know what you think. I don't know. I thought it was fun, but, it's not, maybe the concept or the subject matter isn't super interesting. So Blitz is going to be perusing around here, taking out grunts as they please, but the grunts are catching up, man. They basically have a wave of death. This is like the Pharaoh's army in Egypt, where they're just chased by the sea. They are going to be turning back into that wave of blue and actually just pulling through just fine. I mean, they lose a few models, but they take out a mechs, and some guys are sitting at really low health, but actually ended up doing fine. cronchychompYT taken out for Professor Barr, and his commander still doesn't move back. He is very adamant about holding this position, I guess. But yeah, blitzes have stopped moving, which when your light tanks stop moving, it's never a good sign. So there you go. They're on the move again. And actually seems pretty balanced. In terms of eco, Renegade's definitely behind on energy, but he's not stalling, so it doesn't really matter. I'm not sure. I guess not. Yeah, constant losses for these blitzes. They definitely need to regroup, pull back, just like George Washington did like 40 billion times, and rally, right? There's still good places to flank for Zero here. Like all these mexes on this left side here, or west side are undefended. Now you wouldn't want to go through here where there are laser towers, but there's still like 3 undefended mexes down here. Zero actually has, I think, the more spread out defense, which is pretty good for huge open maps like this. One of the reasons I wanted to choose this map actually is because it just was so big. TSM achieved. Are me and Dolphy good to start? No, you guys can start. Yeah. So you guys are in the first round, so you can start at 9, if you would. If you want to wait, I mean, I'll cast it, but I don't want things to run too slowly, where it's just gonna take ages for this to get finished. Yeah, we have bombers moving over for Professor Barr, which means a tier 1 aircraft facility. There is no anti-air. Well, there's like a little bit of anti-air. There's one anti-air over there, but nothing else to speak of. So this is gonna really hurt. Yeah, let's see these bombers in action, boy. No. Yeah, solar collectors taking a hit. Nothing's dead yet, but these bombers are uncontested. So theoretically, they're just gonna be doing as much damage as they want to. Yeah, continuing to drop bombs as they please is never where you want to be. And yeah, these guys are just not focused on building anti-air. There we go. Nettle coming up here. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, these bombers are dead. Ooh, Nettle died. And so did cronchychompYT. Yeah, Zero's in a really bad way here. If you can't get anti-air up, it's over for him. And these guys are struggling too. He's pulling construction vehicles back. So what you want to do with anti-air is not build it right here. You want to have like staggered anti-air if the enemy already has air control over your base, such that your vehicles are always protected by anti-air, and eventually you're building anti-air on your base. But if you start building it at your base, it's over for you. But yeah, these bombers are being tightly microed, dropping it. Ooh. Never mind. On the anti-air always, but now they're not. So yeah, these bombers are done for with this Nettle out. They should be. Although they're being microed away from the base. Going to be setting down there. Oh no. Okay, I was like, I don't know why they would set down. Yeah, right into anti-air fire. Going to be taking a few hits there. So I think one bomber is going to go down. The other ones are going to target places without anti-air, but at least your base is safe for now. So it could be worse. It's not a great spot to be in. He definitely has less metal than the Professor, but... again, could be a worse position. Anti-air gonna be taking out this guy? Let's see. Yeah, looks like this guy just doesn't have range. So yeah, again, stacking that anti-air is gonna be super important. There we go, flinging a few missiles into these bombers here. But yeah, again, great move by Professor Barr here. Fantastic. He doesn't do... Yeah, I think he must have just reclaimed it. It's like he's not doing anything else with those air. I think he could actually produce a few more bombers maybe. Or even gunships wouldn't have been horrible, although I don't really like gunships on principle. I just think they're super weak in general. But yeah, these blitzes, sitting in a straight line here, just going to be targeted. None of them die, but it was a sick bombing run, so props. But yeah, these guys should finally be going down, right? Good lord. Yeah. Double collateral damage. That's not how that works, by the way. The double kill. There we go. Just a huge ball of grunts here. Good lord. 35 grunts right here. Get a cinematic shot of them walking near the edge of the map. Wow. So cinematic. So cool. Yeah, they're going to be traveling over to this mechs here with our construction vehicle, trying to make it. But I think this is his last life. Or last... Yeah, I mean... is always your last life, right? Unless he gets reclaimed, which he probably won't be. Yeah, poor guy. He did die. That's such as a way of things. So yeah, tons of mechs here just going to be eviscerated. And Zero just is having a hard time retaliating with anything. Going to be moving in with blitzes again, but now the medium assault tanks are out. And Cortex Brutes are really good. They're great medium tanks. They can take a lot of damage, and they also deal not insignificant amount of damage themselves. So yeah, Zero just isn't proactive enough here. He doesn't really have the resources to be, but if he was more proactive earlier, I think this would have gone a lot better for him. Yeah, huge ball of grunts happening upon all these laser towers and blitzes, but I don't think it's going to be enough, and I think they will just waltz through. Taking losses as they go. Definitely a little bit of attrition here for him. Cuts their numbers down to like 10, but there's some more streaming in as well. And medium tanks making a run on Zero's commander, and I think this is the end for our boy Zero Renegade. GG. Good game, good game. Yeah, it's rough to see. It's rough to see, but they both performed well, but Professor Barr with the Bombers, I think, just did a little bit more. Even without the Bombers, I think he might have still won that. But it was a close game for how far apart the TSs were, so good job, guys. Let's jump in and see what they have to say. Maybe it might see like a string of cursing.
Should have kept going with I should have kept going with the raid at the start. I might have gotten some good luck. You had really good energy scaling. I was
The
only just
Bombers.
getting into the advanced solo
Oh, I'm
when your
muted.
air raid started, and I'm like, ah.
Yeah, I did. I actually built like one thing. I had enough build part to like build, do the one bomber, one thing, and just reclaim it because I was never gonna use full air, but just to force you to like do
Yeah.
even more shit, right? It's basically.
Dude, the
like,
Bombers were
basically
great.
zero damage. Yeah,
They
it was
live
just
so
annoying
long
to-
too.
That's it. I got too
Yeah.
stuck in my little corner, and the bombing run really upset me. And I was just like, what do I do? I had the bot switch that I was gonna start forming up there, but you already had grunts in that top corner push down. I'm like, I don't have enough LLTs for that.
It was
Yeah,
really rough.
I don't-
Well
How
done.
did it look from a spectator perspective? Because
Okay,
the
so-
first
Okay
like,
at the
it
start,
was so
but
scary.
like,
He could have pushed at any moment. It felt like.
Yeah, so he definitely could have. So the west side for Zero, he could have pushed the whole game. There were no LLTs surrounding any of those mexes. The game was actually
Yeah, I
really
went full
close.
greedy. I went full greedy on the left side. I knew.
Yes.
I didn't reinforce it knowingly. I was going all up on top,
Yeah.
fighting top, forcing him to be top as much as I could. But I like the grunts run by. I should have done it way earlier just to force him to be up there more. But I was busy with the bombers.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you had the ball of grunts at the end, and then when the brutes started coming out, it was kind of over. But yeah, that whole, like, you were pretty undefended, but so was Zero. Like, with Comet Catcher, it's very hard to, like, defend everything. It's kind of the point of the map. It's very open.
Yeah, I
Yep.
hate it.
every mech you put down, you go and put down an LLT to protect it because there's gonna be something coming for it at some point.
That's how I play that map, bro.
I went the other road. Like I went the completely opposite. Like I'm gonna put zero defense and force him to be on the defensive and pray he doesn't do like a few unit run by.
Oh, yeah. No, if Zero was a little bit more aggressive, it would have been a wash. It would have been over, but yeah, it was good. It was good.
Phew.
That's it. After the first raid, I'm like, I wasn't sure if he's going to be sending something, so I was getting over at home to go and prepare for whatever it was, which was the only reason we survived the bombing run at all.
Yeah. It was rough seeing the vehicle constructors try to build the laser towers and then just getting like bombed, or the nettles, and then just getting bombed to death. I was like, no.
Yeah, so what happened is my mouse has got a double clicking problem, and it actually grabbed
Oh,
every
no.
single one of my constructors, and it was trying to build one, even though I queued up like this constructor to do one here and this constructor to do one there.
Yeah. Oh no.
And
Yeah,
I
it was
didn't
kind of.
realize I pulled every single constructor from the entirety of the map.
Yeah, you definitely want to do like a stagger thing where it's like you're slowly working your way towards your base, because otherwise, yeah, it's over.
Yep.
I'm breathing, guys.
Are you pumped after that one?
That
Very
was
good.
blood
No,
flowing.
it's even worse. I'm like, the next opponent's gonna be harder, and it's only gonna get harder from here. So I'm just, I think I'm not ready, but
Yeah. Awesome. I think so. Dolphy and Achieve got a late start. They were asking me when to start.
Yeah, I see the content creator tournament. I'm actually gonna jump over there, I think.
Yeah, I think I will as well.
They're in the match. They're still in the match.
Yeah, I'll just be looking at it, spectating. Well,
But
good job,
actually
guys. It was a good game. All right, so we got our first game done. What do we want to do now? Well, I'd like to view it. They will be in here playing their game. 1v1 with Ragnar. Ooh. Woohoo. Yeah, sorry guys. I'm trying to look for the game. Thanks to everybody who's joining. We have done our first content creator. There we go. Here it is. Our first content creator game. We have Dolphy and Achieved here for still our first round, but they got started a little bit late. So we'll see what happens. Dolphy's pretty good. He's good in Beyond No Reason. He's good in TA, I think was the other game he had been playing before Beyond No Reason. By the way, yeah, we'll see what happens here. I didn't arrange the brackets in order of skill because we have like 2 pretty good guys, and then the rest of us are kind of bad. In terms of 1v1 is just very difficult to do in Beyond No Reason. It's kind of its own ball game. Like if you ever played like 8v8s or 4v4s, it's pretty nice. It's pretty chill because you got your teammates to like help you, and it's like collaborative effort. But 1v1, you're on your own. You have your own builds. You're controlling all of the units on the field. It's a different beast for sure. And there's no one to pick up the slack. So we got Dolphy here versus Achieved. I think this is actually a pretty good matchup because they are pretty similar in skill level. Pretty similar, I say. I don't know the exacts, but Dolphy moving in here. Achieved Commander's at full health, going to be making a Sentry. He is playing Armada, but so is Dolphy, which is actually interesting because I feel like Cortex is just a much stronger 1v1 faction. And Dolphy isn't even going with like a tick strat. I didn't see that early in the game. Or vehicles. He's going Armada bots, which is super weak. Sans the ticks, which he hasn't been using. So it's pretty interesting. Alright, so we do have Achieved here, full health, gonna be making a laser tower. Big Dolphy at 96%, doing the same laser towers. And the like, oh, he does have ticks out here. Okay, that's good. So he's got ticks out here. Going to be traveling, trying to get these blitzes, but they will be moving back. So yeah, Dolphy has the micro for this, I think. So hopefully we'll see some cool strats. Seems to be pretty undefended around here. A couple of mexes could definitely be got by those ticks. Just don't know if you want to throw them all in that kind of dogfight when that's our only army. Because he's not making pawns, which makes sense because pawns are not very good. He's not even planning on it. So just the tick death ball, it seems. There we go. Bursting down that blitz. I think blitzes are actually going to be pretty good against ticks. Their burst can reliably take down 1 or 2 of them. But yeah, when you only have 2 blitzes, obviously it's not going to work out. And they ran into laser towers, so like double bad. In terms of economy, they're pretty similar here. You know, Achieved is a little bit low on energy, but again, doesn't matter if he's not, you know, stalling, which actually he is stalling almost. He's on a razor's edge, so maybe a little bit more energy there, but either way, they both seem to be doing pretty well for themselves. Big Dolphy with the bot lab, again, not a vehicle plant, all the way up front. So he's going to be pumping out units up front, which is, yeah, crazy that he's been able to build 2 bot labs. And nothing from Achieved really like matching that. But yeah, Rocketeer is going to be moving out with their rockets as they do. Yeah, taking down those laser towers, and he might just rush for the commander at this point. A few Rocketeers, you really only need 1, and then a 1v1 for the commanders, and you win that fight. So Achieved trying to repair his laser tower here. It's not enough though, as he does start walking up, and he's actually just going to quit. Oh, why does this commander keep walking? Okay, it is actually going to be enough for now, because these 2 Rocketeers aren't engaging. Going to be building radar tower there, which is pretty smart. I don't know why the commander keeps walking around to build that laser tower. Blitz is going to be heading down here, but ticks trying to ward them off. But yeah, if Blitz is going to get behind, if they get this lab, that's going to be a big win. It might not be over, but it's going to be huge for him. So yeah, laser tower primed to explode, which yeah, is a good move. I don't think it actually did there. Yeah, that seemed like a very Well, maybe it did. I don't know. Seemed like a smaller explosion than you would expect. Didn't do a ton of damage, which, yeah, normally they can take out a blitz reliably if you self-destruct them. Big Dolphy still's got his lab here, still has the Rocketeers. Ticks are still roaming about. The blitz attack did fail, and now they're massing up on the front line here. Going to be pushing in against the Rocketeers, which are going to do very well against, but the Commander's also here, as well as a lot of Ticks, which gets stopped. Whoops. Yeah, Blitz is trying to be repaired by this Lazarus here. A little cheeky. Doesn't work out too well for him, but what are you going to do, man? What are you going to do? Yeah, Rocketeers takes out that laser tower there. Achieve is going to be falling back. He's kind of lost the front line position here. I say front line, it's all the way at its base, so that's a good thing with Dolphy. He's got so much room to grow on this map, which is not, it's not good for Achieve here at all. But yeah, Blitz is going to be pushing down, which is actually a great strat. Take out some mexes, put some pressure on Dolphy's base instead of all of it being on yours. But Ticks are coming out here. Laser towers are being built, which, yeah, blitzes are going to suffer against laser towers. But as long as they don't go to the actual base, I mean, there are some mexes here to grab, right? At least these three they can grab, as long as they aren't harassed too horribly. But they are going to be making their way down to the actual base. So at most, they're just going to get a few solar collectors. But I think the laser tower and Ticks is just going to be too much for him in the end. Dolphy still's got his base up here, making Lazarus's resurrecting laser towers. His enemy's front line. Actually, I think this was his front line, wasn't it? But still, good strat. Yeah, blitzes are done. Nothing else moving around here except for this construction vehicle. Going to be making some X's, but nothing huge. And yeah, Lazarus is continuing to resurrect blitzes, which are going to be a great, strong unit. And anytime you're resurrecting stuff, you're getting a good value trade there because it is cheaper to resurrect stuff. And also, you're using your opponent's material against them. So it's a good strat in general. Blitzes are going to be moving over to this west side. Maybe thinking someone's going to come across, or going to try for a push over here. But I think there are too many laser towers for like 4 blitzes, so we'll see how that goes. More stuff being resurrected here for Dolphy. Blitz is making a breakaway attempt on the eastern side. There's quite a few unprotected laser towers, solar collectors here. Or mexes, not laser towers, what? Unprotected laser towers. That's got to be a paradox if I've ever heard one. Thanks everybody for joining. We are doing the Beyond a Reason Creator Clash. We got Big Dolph here versus Achieved, both streaming on Twitch. And yeah, it's good fun. I think we got a lot of good creators here. Some people weren't able to make it, which we are sad about, but we got a lot of people to make it. We got 10 people and myself, which is just fantastic. So more support than I could have ever dreamed, and it's great. Yeah, Blitz is doing damage over here. Definitely, yeah, doing very, very well. They don't quite take out that laser tower, which is going to bite them in the booty, as they say. Yeah, it's super, super low, but it's actually responsible for a lot of these Blitz's deaths and the reason that they are all taken out there. Dolphy looks like he made a push on this western side. Some Lazaruses resurrecting laser towers and some units here. But I think their force is just a little bit smaller. Yeah, they're not, Lazarus is not able to resurrect all this material over here, which is a little bit unfortunate. But yeah, interesting that he hasn't made a move to Armada vehicles yet. He is still going with Armada bots and those Ticks. I feel like it'd be good to, instead of resurrecting this stuff, reclaim it and then go for an Armada vehicles play. But yeah, either way. Rockets going out here from the Rocketeers, taking out mexes. I think it is just game over for Achieved. He just doesn't have the, I mean, he actually is making more metal, even though he has, seems like he has less map control. But he just doesn't have an army. He doesn't have that space that he needs to breathe. And I don't know, he's going to push Dolphy off this point, which is very, very supported with a bunch of laser towers. Having the lab up here is huge. Having units, you know, they don't have to walk all across here. And the ones that are walking all across are Ticks, which are super fast, or Lazaruses, which, you know, they're pretty slow. But your frontline units are still going to be up here, right? And again, these are still just resurrected, so it's even better for him. Yeah, just constantly getting that eco lead. Even if they do have similar ecos, the fact that he's resurrecting stuff is just going to make it that much better for him. Look at these goofy little guys. These goofy little guys. So laser tower, blitzes, going at it. We got our theater mode where my mouse is still on, which is probably the most annoying thing about turning off the UI is the mouse is still around. Why is it still around? I don't know. Yeah, blitzes, V blitzes here, all of them produced by Achieved, which he must know, like, the reclaim's bad, but he's not producing any reclaim bots. He just straight up pumping out blitzes, which he is pumping out a lot of them. So good for him. Rocketeer's kind of sitting here. They could be doing damage. Although blitzes, yeah, I might probably just take him out. But yeah, blitzes are eventually, or the red team, Achieved, is eventually going to be winning this war, right? Unless they just sit back, just sitting back and letting the Lazaruses resurrect stuff. Yeah, it's not gonna go well for you. They can start taking out these resurrection bots. It's gonna be, Dolphy's gonna be feeling pretty hurt here. Tix making a push on this northeast side here. Rocket bots going in at the same time. Pretty good time to attack. The blitzes have finally fell, but the reason he did this was probably just to draw these blitzes back, and the blitzes are stopped. They could have been taking out Lazaruses there. They would have died to these laser towers, but still. Yeah, Blitz is forced to deal with these Rocketeers. Ticks are going to be pulling out after taking out, I think, a Mexan or a laser tower. And now Blitzes are just pushing towards Achieve's, good lord, it's a Dolphy's base. Yeah, look, good little ping here. Construction vehicle and construction bots right next to each other. These guys are building a laser tower. This guy doesn't care, though. He's straight chilling, but yeah, he's going to be going down there, unfortunately. Poor guy. Yeah, Chief still with the eco lead, just barely. But, friends. Yeah, good game here. Actually, crazy game, too, because it's like, Dolphy is like here. But yeah, Chief is way far down here with like no defenses, which you feel like Dolphy would clutch up on and like take all these mexes out, because that's 7 mexes that could just be taken out there for free. With like 1 tick, you could just go along. But he must not have vision, right? If we look at player, oh, not player cam, player view, sorry. He does know there are mexes here. So, okay, ticks are going to be just going around. We can see they're going to be traveling along there, taking out those mexes. So finally, he will be getting that eco lead. He actually already has it right now. It's just going to be getting worse. But blitzes are out in full force, man. On both sides again. And again, Dolphy is losing that blitz engagement, losing all the metal and reclaim. And there are finally Lazaruses for Achieved. Is this a turning point for Achieved? Is this a turning point? Put it in the chat. Or don't. Do I care? Maybe a little bit. Maybe I care a little bit. I gotta correct my posture here, so I don't look like a fool. Alright. Blitzes. Taken out. Poor guy. He was just trying to live his life. He's just trying to be a homie. I don't know why someone circled this. This is a very forward position. Advanced solar collectors here. Construction, turrets. And yeah, he just holds the center, which is rough. But blitzes there's a lot of them here. I don't know. There are also a lot of laser towers and beamers coming out. Beamers are deadly, and they also have more range. They do more damage. It's bad news all around. And also, anything that dies here is going to be free reclaim for Dolphy if he does win the engagement in the end. But Tick's going in there as a buffer force. Blitz is taking a lot of losses, leaving a lot of reclaim on the field, and they will be retreating, it looks like. And yeah, so free reclaim for Dolphy here. Looks like he's lost a lot of his Lazaruses, though, and he's not making any more. There we go. He is making more in the center base here. So yes, 2 labs for Dolphy is how producing Achieved by just a bit. And yeah, Achieved is energy stalling, which is never a good place to be. He's lost the Mex War by... a lot of this is from reclaim. He's still losing, but I don't know by how much. By like 13 metal, which is not insignificant at all when you're dealing with smaller numbers like 27, 42. So Dolphin's got like 50% more metal than Achieved does. So it's rough out there. It is rough out there. But yeah, Lazarus could be reclaiming all this debris. A little bit of a metal boost there, but they're choosing not to. There's a lot of ticks here. A lot of ticks. But Blitz has got this on lockdown. They will be making their way where, though? Because if they make their way towards their base, Dolphy can just push, right? With the ticks. But the ticks are going to be making their way back. Not engaging the blitzes on the way, which is pretty interesting. They will be taking some fire, but nothing huge. Yeah, everybody's being recalled to defend the base. Construction bots are being made. I feel like you'd be making like laser towers and stuff, but I don't know. Yeah, it looks like they're going to be making their way along with these mexes here. So yeah, good idea. Try to take out the economy. Now there are laser towers here, which will be doing some damage there. Yeah, some are self-destructing too early before there's even anything around them to do damage. But yeah, it's good. It's a good time. Yeah, Chief slowly making his way towards Dolphy's base. We got a Rocketeer here, I guess, for vision or something. And more people drawing. Oh, no. Spectators, how could you? Look at all these fools. They're just like me, for real. Alright, Tix is... I said that again. Tix moving down here against these blitzes. A lot of them resurrected. Multiple times, mind you, resurrected. Or it feels that way. Tix gonna be making a line here. I don't know what this orange pathing is. I'm not sure. Because it's engage at will, and they're not really moving there. I don't know. It is foreign to me. It's not the fight command, right? I'm not entirely sure. The tick wreckage here. Very, very rare to get a tick to die and not turn into debris. So, impressive feat there from Dolphy. Just has so many. Lone construction bot out here, taken out. And Blitz is also carving their way south. Dolphy's position is feeling less good by the moment here. And he is tier 2 though. Yeah, so he's working on his advanced bot lab here. I wonder what the plan is with this. Is he going to be rushing tier 2 economy with units, or tier 1 units with the tier 2 economy? I feel like he must have a plan to use tier 2 units, because right now his base is kind of in shambles. I mean, they do have the same amount of metal, which is crazy, because the expansion for Achieved, he just hasn't had the chance to expand as much, but it feels very odd to be going tier 2 here. But yeah, Fat Boy coming out in like 4 years. So we'll see when that guy gets out. You know, it looks like he's going to be out in a few seconds here if the blitzes don't take everything out. And they are going in for the decisive charge, taking out these tier 2 mexes that have been made, which is good. You definitely want to do that. Advanced Solar Collector's going down. Yeah, this is crazy. Okay, tier 2 bot lab does go down. That's a huge investment from Dolphy, just in the dust there. Now, he can reclaim that, or just take back the wreckage for a bunch of metal, but it feels pretty rough for him. Got the sad face out here. Probably how Dolphy is feeling right now. His, middle position here, just being swarmed by blitzes. If the tier 2 construction bot goes down, it's going to feel really, really bad. It seems like it has been spared, and he's still... Good lord, the beamer sound. He is still just making this advanced metal extractor. It looks like he is going to be going back, going to be helping with the beamer. Is it enough? Achieve's commander is going in too. I think Dolphy's commander has fled the field. Yeah, he's back there. Yeah, he's going in. And Achieve might res this. Oh, he's taking a lot of damage from the beamer though. Good lord, you got to take that thing down. Or cloak the commander. I mean, he has the energy for it. Yeah, commander taking a lot of damage there. Maybe got a little too hot-headed there, but he does live to see another day for now. Big Dolphy does not have anything to capitalize on the commander's low HP, and he's feeling bad. So yeah, Achieve kind of now he moved forward, took this position, and yeah, Dolphy's going to have to make a front line here now, instead of up here where it was. So, incomprehensible drawings, mind you, but hey, what are you going to do? Yeah, Dolphy making sentry towers now. He's just trying, man. Yeah, oh, good lord. D-Gun's his own sentry tower. D-Gun's 3 more times, that only gets 2 blitzes. That was bad for energy. Especially because he's not stalling. Now he's stalling. It depends. Yeah, he's feeling bad. Going to be retreating with the laser gun. He should be fine here. These blitzes seem to be going after the Lazaruses more than the commander. And Lazarus is roaming around making some more blitzes, or remaking more blitzes, it seems like. So Big Dolphy might be able to get back on his feet, but it's pretty precarious. You definitely don't want them to die over here, because then he will just get this whole army. So maybe... Oh, Tick's moving in with the blitzes. See what they're going to be able to do. I mean, they're going to be able to get at least a mech here. Not sure how much long time, or like real damage they're going to be able to do, but we'll see. We'll put it in cinematic mode. So yeah, Mex goes down. The revived blitzes lose their halos when I go into cinematic mode. Yeah, they're going to be rushing Achieve's commander, which he's going to be fine. If he D-guns, I don't know why he's not D-gunning. Oh my, if he goes... Oh no. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Good game, guys. Good game. Crazy. I feel like maybe he just didn't have the energy, but I feel like he could have D-gunned there. Really, really weird play, but yeah, it worked for Dolphy. He did live. We'll type in no D-gun. No D-gun? Question mark? Yeah, it was good. Because if Achieve won there, then nobody would have to kill Dolphy. Oh, was out of energy. Ah. Ooh. All right. Good game, guys. Crazy game, too. Okay, so we will be able to start the second round. So it is going to be the Dolphy win there. Was predicted to win. He did win, although it was very, very close. Simply better. For real. Okay, so who do we want to go now? So we'll just type in a quick round 2 can start. Oh, good lord. Yes, I use Discord often. Can you tell? You can just tell by how this is arranged. I have no idea what I'm doing, but it's okay. Round 2 can start when they wish to. We'll see if anyone wants me to spectate. Does anyone have a preference? Let me spec. Yeah, chat room connoisseur, as they say. Oh, look at OBS there. Well, we'll leave the lobby now. It has been deserted. So yeah. Cool. Oh, 1v1 warm up. Oh, no one we know. All right. Let's get back to Discord. No one said anything. I'm so sad right now. How could they? All right, but the games are going to be played round 2. We have more games, so we only had 2 rounds first round just because of the way the tournament was set up with only 10 people. But round 2, we have Lost Dead Man versus Dolphy, Requiem TV versus Brightworks TV, which I'd actually really like to spectate that. Barcast versus Professor Barr, Calendori versus AR Baron. We'll see. Is Brightworks online? He is offline. He did not say anything in chat regarding the game there. Or if he's checked in or not. Maybe we'll ask him real quick. Whoa, don't look. How could you? That's private information. Okay, so we kind of just have to wait a bit for everybody to get settled in. For round 2, our map is Into Battle Redux, which we can actually take a moment to look at real quick if we want to. Oh, good lord. Someone did make a Into Battle Redux game. Did it start? That's the important thing. Oh, my eyes are failing me. I feel like it has started. It's somewhere. Oh, here it is. Okay, so we got an Into Battle Redux game. Barcast versus Professor Barr. We will rejoin the game. Is anyone in Discord? No. I wanted to do another pre-game interview, but it didn't happen this time. It's okay. I've got water and coffee. I'm super hydrating right now, okay? Hydrating to the max. I'm getting it done. But again, everybody, thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. We have the Barr Creator Clash, which is, if you didn't know, it's where the creators clash. They fight out 1v1 tournament style. It's pretty sick. We have Professor Barr versus Barcast TV versus I don't remember. And there we go. Let's look. Oh yeah, Barcast versus Professor Barr. So I was right. Okay, we're chilling there. Year round. Not sure. He's not active. He hasn't responded to me. Unfortunately, he might have just dropped out, which is actually, I really wanted him to play. He was in the thumbnail, man. And he let me down, and he was in the thumbnail. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. No, it always tells me spring is broken, and it never is. There we go.